Hey, it's Blue Flame. This is what if Naruto was a magician. Fuck. Um, One thing I don't know if one of my furnace is gonna turn on, and if it does, if you guys hear like a little stop, and it's probably because I'm gonna go close my door, but I'm too lazy. Oh, I ate too many chips just now. I drank some cranberry juice, which that shit is bitter as fuck, but I like bitter shit. Um, oh, no homo, but like I like that shit. That okay, so yeah. Oh, my stomach is definitely like my stomach is hurting. That's how many chips I ate. Like that, if that gives you like a little clue, that's how many chips I ate. I'm redoing this because I kind of fucked up on the first part of you know I literally talked for like 12 minutes straight, so we don't want that happening again. Um, but for all the people, I've gotten like two comments today, right? And they know who the fuck I'm talking about. Like, if they're watching this video, oh, it's a good thing you ain't banned, fam. It's a good thing you ain't banned. Uh, because if it was, or if I wanted to, I could have banned you so easily, so fucking easily. But I wrote them a rage-filled paragraph of why they should go fuck themselves. By the way, if you guys hear like that sound, that's because I'm on my laptop doing homework while I'm doing this video. So multitasking, bitch. That's what it's for, right? Um. Mhm. Oh, my stomach is hurting. For everybody who's about to say, "Oh yeah, you're about to ramble," uh, please go and subscribe instead of leaving a comment, man. Like, I get pissed off every time I read one of those things. Like, as I said, the next person who does that shit will get a ban. Like, I don't care who the fuck you are. Either they really want a ban or like I don't know what the fuck they want to do. Like, for real though, I don't care. This is my channel. Like, you say that shit one more time, and I don't know, man. I'm about to fucking release your name to out to the public. I hope that gives you like a little bit of a fucking clue of who the fuck is coming after you. Cause I know there are some diehard fans out there who are gonna go after your ass, and I'm telling you this from experience. You will hate it. I mean, hate it when people start talking shit about you. When they barely even fucking know you. And they won't even listen to you. So, unless you want the fucking whole ass, I don't know, unless you want my whole ass fan base to be coming after your ass, yeah, you better shut your ass up. Um, like, dead ass, I will do it. Like, if you guys think I'm like a super nice guy, well, you guys fucking thought wrong. I only did this shit. I only like made it look like, hey, I'm nice, you guys should subscribe and shit like that. Because I want you guys to see like the good side of me, not my normal side, where I don't give a fuck about anything. Like, yeah, sure, I'm asking for subscribers. Yeah, cause I want it. Like, who doesn't want subscribers? Or who doesn't want likes? Like, any YouTuber, you go up to them, and you're like, "Do you want 100 likes?" Or I don't know, this cup. They would be like, "Yeah, give me that 100 subscribers." Fucking. I'm about to make this another fucking 10-minute ramble, but like, I'm gonna stop in like 20 minutes. I mean, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds. Hopefully. Like, you guys see what you guys do to me? Like, usually my normal hyperactive voice would be like this. But like, you guys make me go over the top. Like, I don't want to be like this. feel like I'm a fucking mom, uh, teaching her kids. uh, anyways, let me get ahead and like fucking advertise real quick. Um, this video is sponsored by my Discord. My Discord is gonna be in the second link in the description. Um, my Discord lets you talk to me, talk to like the homies. um, there's a general chat where you can talk to like people who like my channel just like you, so like you ain't like the only one. There's a recommendation chat, a fan art if you got like some fan art, music. If you guys want to listen to music with me. And there's memes. There is Shmentai. There's a general VC, music VC. Like yeah, if you guys wanna get like your own personal role, get your ass up in that fucking Discord, and we'll talk about it, fam. Oh damn, my stomach. Also go join the DD's Crescent. We're actually starting to operate it, so yeah. But anyways, let's get right into the video. No intro. By the way, this is gonna be more of a serious what if. Um, Naruto's life was always no. We're gonna start off with the Nine Tails attack. Now, of course, Obito slides through, and while Kushina is giving birth, he pulls out the Nine Tails. In doing so, he endangers Kushina's life of, her dying. Of course, she might die. Now Minato's seeing this, and he sees the masked man, also known as Obito, as I said. He of course goes after him immediately. He no. He takes Kushina back to Naruto, which he was just born. Um, and goes after the masked man, while also having to look after the not Kurama, also looking after the Nine Tails. Now, uh, Minato and Obito have their normal fight in canon, where Minato brings up the question, "Are you Madara Uchiha?" Now, I don't remember exactly what Obito responded with, but I believe he says, I think he was like, "What if I am?" or something like that. Now, one sec, sorry. I'm literally doing a test. uh, Minato, he thinks about this. He's like, there's no way Madara would have one eye. But I don't know. It could be Madara. So, what Minato does is he disregards the quote unquote masked man and goes after the Nine Tails, which is, um, almost destroying the village at this point. Oh, that hurts. I'll go ahead and tell you what I got on my test at the very end of the video if I finish it by then. He goes ahead to the Nine Tails and he of course fights it off like he does in canon. Now, while Minato was fighting off the Nine Tails, the masked man took this opportunity and stole Naruto from Minato. Now, Minato, knowing that Naruto was taken away by this masked man, because I think he would have like a chakra seal or something, like he wouldn't be able to track him anywhere he went. He makes sure the third Hokage, right as the third Hokage comes through, he's like, take care of this thing. I have to go to protect my child. Third Hokage nods, says, do what you gotta do, Minato. You are the fourth Hokage. I have to abide your rules, even though I was the third Hokage. Minato bows, says thank you. He goes after the masked man again, and this time they have a pretty good brawl. Minato goes ahead and catches him off guard and takes Naruto away. he does the ritual, which is, oh no, he places the nine tails. You could say the full nine tails inside of Naruto, and by doing so, he endangers his own life. By endangers his own life, no, I mean like he fucking kills himself, cause he did the Reaper Death Seal, which is the only seal that could trap the nine tails. Now, now that Minato is slowly dying, he makes sure to you know get Kushina over here, and they say their prayers like in usual. Kushina's saying, make sure to brush your teeth every day. Make sure to eat healthy. Minato not being able to say too much, because he only let Kushina talk. I don't remember exactly what he says, so I'm sorry. Now, um, as Naruto grows up, he gets more hatred than he does in canon. Even the third Hokage really hates him. Like, he killed the nine tails, or the beast inside of him, killed his wife. So of course, how would he not be angry at Naruto for killing his wife? Although it's not really Naruto's fault, he still halfly blames it on him. He knows that his father sacrificed himself to save the village, but what about his wife? He was living such a good life until he came around. They they kind of consider Naruto to be bad luck. Now, Naruto, as I said, has more hatred, and by doing so, he gets bullied more. He uh he always gets hit. Every time he goes home, he's full of bruises, cuts, and everything. This is due to the fact that when the Nine Tails was sealed inside of Naruto, the Nine Tails being so angry at Minato for, sealing him inside this child, uh, he blocks off all Naruto's chakra meridians, you could say. The things that, let Naruto's body make chakra, or also, absorb it as well. So, Naruto does not have chakra. That is exactly why everybody hates him. Maybe if he had chakra, he wouldn't be hated as much, but he would still be hated, as this is the matter of the fact that he has a nine tails. And it's all due to Donzo's fault. Although, I love how Donzo made sure to let everybody know that he had the nine tails, but not let anybody know that he was Minato's son. So, yeah. Um, Naruto starts growing up, and every day he gets beaten up. He starts forming kind of like a resistance to it, as he's always been, he's always been hit. So I mean, what do you expect after getting hit every single day for almost your whole entire life, starting from 3 years old, probably? So, as Naruto starts thinking about how he's gonna be going to school a little later, in about, I guess you could say, 2 weeks, as he is the age of 6 now. He turned 6. I don't remember his birthday. Sorry, guys. Um, that's my bad. Uh, Sorry, my stomach is hurting while I'm doing this test. So, no, quiz. Let me go ahead and say quiz. Naruto's walking through, and he goes to his normal place, which is Ichiraku Ramen. Gets a bowl, and even the old man, the guy who serves him ramen, doesn't hate him, but he doesn't like him. So he's like, oh, Naruto. He's like, oh, no, he's like, oh, Naruto. Naruto's like, yeah, hi, can I get a bottle of ramen? The old man says, yeah, yeah, I'll cook that up right now. You know, as I said, he's not really enthusiastic, being like, hey, Naruto. No, not like that. This is like a normal voice as any other customer. Um, no, Naruto eats the bowl of ramen and he goes back to his house as that's the only place he can go from and back without getting hurt too much. Um, Naruto doesn't try to pull pranks as if he does, he knows it's gonna be worse than getting hit. He's probably gonna get stabbed. By the way, he has gotten stabbed before. He barely could walk, and there was no medicine, so yeah, you could imagine the pain he was in. Sorry, I had to go ahead and close my door. Like, imagine this, right? You just got you took a normal kitchen knife, and let's go ahead and say you stabbed yourself right in the thigh, pretty deep, and you had no alcohol, you had nothing like to cure it. You had no spirit or bandages, so nothing to like cover it up with. Like maybe you could call it cover up with like a cloth or something. That's about it. Like imagine the pain you're in. I hope you can, because like that's exactly how about every, let's go ahead and say every 6 months, Naruto gets stabbed. So yeah, he's gotten a lot of scars. Naruto goes back home, takes off his shirt, and he looks at himself in the mirror. He's not fully covered with scars, but there's definitely you could definitely see like the scars on his arms. On his body, there's almost none. Maybe like one, which is like right below his like right above his lungs. Naruto looks at himself. He's like, I look kind of cool, don't I? Cool, don't I? It's like whatever. It is what it is. It's not like I can change my fate, or that's what he thinks. Um, no, it's been about a week. Naruto always has the same routine every day. He of course makes sure to practice, as if he doesn't practice, well, he's gonna get obese from eating so much ramen and stuff. So and we don't want Naruto to be obese. Sorry, I had like a chip crumb. Dang, this is actually kind of hard to multitask. Um, this is gonna be like more of like 25 to 30 minute part, so get ready for that. Naruto. It's no, we're gonna do a time skip. Uh, a week and 6 days. Naruto's walking out at night. He knows he shouldn't do this, but he heard that there's gonna be fireworks today, and he goes outside, and he starts walking towards the villagers. Everybody kind of opens a path for him. He starts seeing the fireworks. He's like, wow, that's amazing. No, they're not fireworks, but like they're kind of like they shoot stuff up in the sky, and like makes like cool things. Because I don't think they would have fireworks. They might have flares, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I haven't read like the Naruto manga in a sec. Or not the manga. I haven't seen the series in a second, so it's been a hot minute. He sees it, and he starts walking back. But I mean, he's staring at the ground because he doesn't want to make too much eye contact with the villagers, and he bumps into somebody. He looks up. He sees a group of 5 men. No. Yeah, 5 men. you could, yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. He bumps into them. They're like, watch where you're going, Naruto. Naruto's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. I hope you can forgive me. I'm really sorry. They're like, how about you empty your pockets? Give me everything you have. Naruto says, well, I don't have anything at the moment. If you could, maybe let me go home. I'll get you something. Like, no. If you can't give us something, if you aren't gonna show us the money, then we'll just have to beat it out of you. They start beating Naruto. One goes for his stomach. One, the one goes for his head, and they like kind of switch around. When it was the last person, Naruto got kind of fed up with this. He's like, I'm done. I can't. I have to get away from here. I have to go back to my house. He punches the man, the third man, as hard as he could, which is definitely pretty strong since his body is kind of durable, and he's kind of made a resistance to it. So like these punches really were not hurting him too much, but they were definitely hurt. Definitely gonna hurt him. Sounding like after you've gotten stabbed so many times, like let's say 100 times, doesn't mean you're gonna make like have an immunity to it. You're gonna have like you're gonna take like less, I don't know, damage. You're gonna take less damage from it. You're not gonna hurt so much from it, but yeah, it's definitely gonna hurt. Dang, it's already 1:27. Fuck. Um, but yeah, it's not like you're gonna develop an immunity or like a resistance to pain. That's exactly how Naruto is. He, aims his arms back, and in the process, makes his hand into a fist as hard as he can make, and he clenches it, and he punches the guy right on his nose. The guy starts bleeding, and he falls down. The two other guys look at each other. They're like, "How dare he? How dare he hit him? He was a prodigy. He's one of the best Chunin. How dare he?" And this is when the other villagers start hearing about this. Like, Naruto did that. How dare that beast, that disobedient, unneeded child, hit this Chunin. This is when some Jonin and some more Chunin roll up. Naruto's like, what? Huh? I didn't do anything. I was just trying to protect myself. I promise. They're like, it's too bad. You should have just taken your beating and gone home. We would have let you off. But since you hurt him, we're gonna have to hurt you a little bit more. Now, this is as I said, it's pretty late at night. So they start beating down on Naruto to the point where he starts passing out. And then they start seeing that they've done their damage. And so one of them is like, what we should do? We should just kick this piece of shit out of here. We don't need him. He's actually more of a threat to the village than anyone. They're like, yeah, you're right. Let's bring this up to the third Hokage. The third Hokage can't really say anything. It's either him or the villagers. So it's like 99% of the population, it's about 100, are it's either yeah, exactly, 99% of the population against the Hokage, or 100. So he can't, even if he wanted to, he can't go against them. So he nods his head, says, "Do what you want." They pick up Naruto. Now Naruto heard this part though. Right before he passed out, he heard that kick this. We're gonna kick him out, and he passes out. They carry him, I guess, to the very outskirts of the village, to where the gate is, and a little farther, they leave a note and they leave. And as Naruto wakes up, he looks around, he sees the trees around him. He's like, where am I? He sees a note attached onto his his jacket. He's like, huh? What is this? It says, hey, you useless piece of shit. Uh, you have now been kicked out of this village. Now, as I said, you are kicked, not banished. But if you do come back, we'll make sure to kill you next time. So, make sure not to make a single step into the Leaf Village, or we'll know, because we can smell you everywhere. We can smell and feel your presence everywhere. So, Naruto. Naruto, after reading this, he's like, wow, I really got kicked out, huh? Just because I had the Nine Tails inside of me. Now Naruto knows about this. Naruto knows that he has the Nine Tails inside of him. He's like, what am I supposed to do now? It's like, I don't have a home to go to. I don't have a village that protects me. I guess I'm on my own then. Sorry about that. One of my friends called me. Um, but anyways, Naruto, after seeing this note, thinks about all those things. He's like, well, I guess I have to make shelter somewhere. It's like, I don't even know the basics. He's like, maybe I can, go off berries. It's like, that might work for a while. It's probably gonna kill me though. I don't know which ones are poisonous and which ones are not. It's like, well, I'll just have to rely on Lady Luck for this. Naruto starts gathering berries. One of those that look, they'll look good, like, blueberries, like actual just blueberries, and it's not like the blueberries that we usually eat. Then there's like red berries, different colored variations of the berries. Naruto's like, alright, well, this should suffice for a little while. This should be like good for about 3 days if I, conserve it enough. It's like not to set up camp. It's like, no, I can't be in one place for too long. I'm gonna have to sleep on the floor for now. So for about a week goes by. He starts traveling far away from the Leaf Village. Doesn't know how far he's traveled, but it's definitely been a long ass time. Let's go ahead and say yeah, as I said, it's been a week. I don't know how many miles he would have traveled by then. We could say about 50 miles. No, not 50 miles. If he traveled about 5 miles per day, we could say 35 miles, more or less. Now, as it started to get dark, Naruto realized that he had no more food. Naruto starts, he's like, well, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm really hungry. He takes out, like, something that could make the place a little, a little brighter. He captured some fireflies a little while ago, and he put them in, like, a little jar. So that's his lamp for now. Goes around, he starts picking berries. But he sees a weird light far away in the distance. He starts walking to it. He's like, is that a fire? What is that? As he gets closer and closer, he sees that it's a cave. He's like, that's weird. This is a pretty flat place. I don't understand how a cave would appear here. As he gets closer, he sees a man sitting down and, some a wood piled up. And he sees the man pick up his staff and just touch the wood, and it ablases. Naruto looks over. He's like, "Wow, what?" Before he could even say anything, the old man looks over to him. He's like, "How? What are you doing over there? Come over here." Naruto starts walking up a little bit. He doesn't trust the man, of course. He's like, He's like, "Are you hungry?" Naruto, no, it says I haven't eaten in about an hour, a day, I think. So I see. Come over here. I catch the boar. I found a boar. I killed a boar a little while ago. Naruto says, you're letting me have this? It's like, why not? Why would I not let a kid who's been starving for about a day, you know, not have this amazing meal I'm having? Naruto says, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then he goes to, the old man also hands him some water. He's like, drink this. Your lips kind of look dry. It's like, thank you. He's like, why are you out here anyways? Where's your camp or where's your village? Naruto's like, well, I got kicked out a little while ago. I think it's been about, if I count my days right, about a week and a day or two. It's like, wow, that's a pretty tough, kid. He's like, would you mind telling me why? He's like, well, I have the beast, the the beast known as the nine-tailed fox, or the demon, the nine-tailed demon fox. It's like, ah, yes, one of the tailed beasts. That means you're a Jinchuriki, doesn't it? It's like, I don't know what a Jinchuriki means, but yeah, I think so. It's like, well, you better eat up. And as he's eating, he's like, the old man brings up the topic of, so I saw that look on your face. So it's a look of, that was pretty impressive. It's like, are you intrigued by what it was? Naruto nods. He's like, yeah, that was really cool. You didn't even do any hand symbols. It's like, yes, that's you could say it's my power. Naruto's like, is it a Keki Genkai? It's like, yes and no. Some people, if they are gifted, they could learn this. Naruto nods, says, I understand. The old man looks back. He's like, now, I was thinking, would you like to learn these? Would you like to learn my powers? No, they're not going to be exactly like mine. It's going to be a less powered down version of it. Naruto says, is it going to make me powerful? No, I might look very weak, but I can definitely train. It's like, but you need a goal. Naruto says, I think that would be to get my revenge on the Leaf Village. He's like, alright, so that's your goal, right? Naruto says, yeah. He's like, revenge is not a very good thing, but if that's your goal, and if that motivates you, then so be it. The powers I will let you inherit or learn are the powers of a magician. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off. Um, I hope you guys like this 33-minute part. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and tell you guys what I got on my quiz real quick though. As I said, I would be addressing that on my in the very end. So I got a your boy got a 6 out of 10, fam. uh, that's not a very good one. My parents are gonna be pissed. But it is what it is. I can't change it now. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Um, and if you are subscribed, make sure to look back just in case. YouTube sometimes does unsubscribe you. And share the video to your friends if you liked it. Make sure to come and join my Discord. We've been getting a lot more people lately, and as I said, I'm gonna put more effort the more time passes by. So like, if you're good at remodel, if somebody could remodel my Discord, that would be great. I just gotta have a little bit of. I just gotta know you a little bit, cause I ain't gonna give you my whole entire fucking server to just moderate, or like the powers should just moderate. So I gotta know you a little bit. Yeah, as I said, and go ahead and join the DD's Crescent. It's it's a server where me and the homies are at. But yeah, with all that out of the way, I hope you guys have a good day.